Chapter 7s are called liquidations. Generally, the goal of a Chapter 7 is to keep all or as many of your assets as we can and discharge as many of the dischargeable debts as you can. Filers in the state of Texas do not have to worry about losing any of their assets in a bankruptcy. That is because Texas has a very liberal and generous state exemption statute that allows debtors to keep a car for every person in their household and the full value of their largest asset, which is usually their home. Now, typically, a Chapter 7 case will take anywhere from 3 to 4 months. That starts on the filing date of your petition, and then you will have a meeting with the Chapter 7 trustee and potentially any of your creditors to examine your paperwork and to ask you some just general questions about your assets and your liabilities. In a Chapter 7, you can expect to receive your order granting a discharge within 60 days from the date of your 341 meeting with the trustee. Typically, if you're behind on any of your secured debts like a home loan or an automobile loan, you're going to want to file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy case, which allows you to take the amount that you're behind and spread that amount and make payments on that amount over a plan from 3 to 5 years. The typical Chapter 13 case is going to last anywhere from 3 to 5 years, and it would be a repayment plan where you're paying a portion of your debts to your creditors over a 3 to 5 year span, and it would be based on your disposable income. So if you're a large business or a medium-sized business and you're getting behind in payments, or you can't make your regular ongoing payments, you need to consider filing a Chapter 11 to restructure that debt and make it affordable so that you can preserve the going concern value of your business enterprise. Business bankruptcy is no small task. Now, a knowledgeable bankruptcy expert is going to make it as easy on you as possible, but there will be a lot of work, at least on the initial phase of the bankruptcy, through confirmation. Knowledgeable bankruptcy attorneys would be able to make the impact on your business as negligible as possible. So in a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, the length of the case is really going to depend on a variety of factors. It's going to be mostly dependent on the situation that you're in, the aims and the goals of the Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and the cooperation or lack thereof of the major creditors that are participating in the plan. Chapter 11 is especially useful for high-income earners and corporations looking to restructure their debts, reject executory or burdensome contracts, and preserve the going concern value of their business enterprises. So one of the main goals of filing any sort of bankruptcy from the debtor's perspective is you want to receive a discharge of debts. But it's important to note that not all debts are dischargeable. Some examples of debts which would not be dischargeable in a bankruptcy are student loans, domestic support obligations such as child support, tax debt that's been incurred within 3 years from the date of filing, and any debt that was procured or relates to fraud. There should be a special note regarding secured debts. Secured debts survive a bankruptcy in what is often called a ride-through. Now, you may shed personal liability of those debts, but the lien will stay attached to the property post-discharge. In addition, in a Chapter 13 plan, you can possibly discharge priority tax debt in a full compliance plan under certain circumstances. That's why it's important to meet with a knowledgeable bankruptcy attorney and discuss the nature of your debts and the effect that a discharge may have on those debts. Selecting a knowledgeable bankruptcy professional is an important first step on the road to filing a bankruptcy. You'll want to meet with several bankruptcy attorneys and find one that you feel most comfortable with. You want to make sure that the attorney has a real office with real people, people that you can contact by email and by phone and in person if you need. You're looking for someone that actually deals with you as a person and not just as a number.